The playoffs are in full swing in NBA 2K Mobile. Now, it has been a little while since I've been on the game, but we have got the new Gauntlet event, which is going to hopefully give us some new playoff players. You can see I've gone ahead and got myself that Julius Randle as our first master from this event, which is definitely going to help our team out a little bit. And also, we can use him to then go ahead and play through those limited time playoff tourneys, which are going to be super fun to do. I know I am very behind on all of this stuff. I haven't been playing the game a massive amount, so you guys are probably way ahead than me on all of this stuff. But we'll train up this Julius Randle. We'll go ahead and play through the Gauntlet event and play up our last game for this one at the moment. He's replacing that Kristaps Porzingis, who has done pretty well for us. We'll just see that shoe over there boosting that playmaking all the way up so it's maxed out. Or we can use this one over here, which is going to boost that layups and dunks and rebounding, which I am liking a little bit more. We can potentially upgrade him with a bunch of players over there, but I might wait a little bit to see if we get any better power forwards. I'm liking the stats on this guy, but there might be better options later on down the line. Of course, he does have that extra little loyalty boost on him if we do get 3 players from the Eastern Conference. But of course, we got Steph Curry and of course that LeBron James, who need those Western Conference players to get that West loyalty. So we'll keep it at that at the moment. We'll go ahead and play through our final event over here on the Gauntlet. We've gone up to 96k power. I do want to try and get up to maybe 100k power, which is definitely possible with all of these insane playoff players. It just depends on how much I actually go ahead and play through. But let me know in the comment section down below how you're getting on so far with all of the playoff stuff. I know there's a bunch of different things you can go ahead and try and do. I've missed 1 or 2 events here and there, giving yourself a good amount of players, but it looks like we have got some absolutely insane players with this event. And of course, every time they go ahead and get through to the next round, they do get a little bit of a power bump up. Yesterday, quite a few teams going up in terms of going into round 2, which meant for them, quite a few of them also went up in power. We'll start things off with a 3 with Randle. Unfortunately, just missing that one, but we get the ball back. We'll try another 3-pointer. It's a 2-pointer, green release, and he's going to sink that one over there. So a good start for Randle. Unfortunately, he's just missing that 3-pointer a little bit, which we don't really need him to make because he is at that power forward spot. So you're mainly going in for those dunks and layups and all of that good stuff, and of course setting the screens for other players, but it is useful to have sometimes when he can knock down a 3-pointer. They're going to pass the ball around, shooting the 3-pointer with Allen Iverson, and of course the ball is just going to go out of bounds. We do regain possession, so we're going to try and play it over to Julius Randle and see what he can do. I think the shooting guard from this event is going to be very useful for my team. We'll try and set a pick and roll if we can. Bam Adebayo there setting the screen. We'll find a little bit of space, though not too much. He's getting double teamed almost with Jokic and someone else. So try that screen again. Bam Adebayo getting us into a decent spot, but we're still guarded pretty heavily. We get the mid-range off. He's still knocking down those mid-ranges that are really tough. He's nearly at 100k power, only at 99, which is pretty decent to see. And I think getting up to that final master, I think it's Jokic for me at the moment, is going to be fairly tough to try and get up to. Don't think I'll manage to get up to him, but that amber tier, as I mentioned earlier, player will definitely help my team out. So that maybe is something that I do need to try and aim for and try and get to help my lineup, because every little helps with the sort of players you're getting from all the events and all that stuff to help upgrade your team. But let's try and get the ball back if we can with Ellis. Can we get the steal off AI? He's going to play it out for the mid-range. They're going to miss that one. They get rebound though, and they do miss that shot. We get the rebound there with Bam Adebayo. So let's find Julius Randle. He's over here. He's running in a little bit. He's in a good spot. He gets the dunk off as well, which is really nice, getting that dunk off and finishing it over Martin over there. Let's try and do some more dunks if we can. The clock is slowly running down, so we've got just under 20 seconds left in the quarter. We get called on the reach-in foul, and we send Allen Iverson to the free throw line over there. They get the first points on the board with that game, but hopefully when we win this one, we do get a couple more points because we are on the hard mode, which is always really good to play on to get yourself the most amount of points. We'll play it over to Randle, try and find a way to the hoop if we can though. He's getting the ball stolen off him, which is a little bit unfortunate. I think that was AI getting the steal, but the clock is really running down over here. They're going to hopefully shoot their shot. They go in, we'll let them take the shot. They miss it, but they get the rebound and they just about make it. We won't have time to play it to anyone else. Who we inbounding it to is going to be LeBron James to try and knock down a buzzer beater, and that was an absolutely horrendous pass over there. So unfortunately, we lose the ball. So I think this is going to be the end of the game, and we will go on to win it fairly comfortably. Of course, the games aren't too difficult at all to win. You can probably auto-play most of them to get yourself a good amount of points, and every single time you win, you get yourself a good amount of collectibles, hopefully getting you a little bit closer to getting that LeBron James, who is looking pretty good in some of those sets. Of course, getting all those collectibles are going to be very useful indeed, but we'll claim up our stuff from the draft board. Nothing too special over there, so we'll hit done, and of course, we get ourselves those extra points from the event, which is going to push us up a little bit closer to getting our gear keys. This Jaylen Brown over here is hopefully going to be very useful for our team. Jokic, I might not be able to get, but we'll have to wait and see. And of course, trying to get up a little by little to get that LeBron James who is in the sets. And it is definitely doable to get up to him. You just need to work and grind bit by bit. But let's go ahead and take a look at the playoff tourneys. Now that we've got ourselves a first player from this playoff theme, and now we can go ahead and play through our first event. I know, as I said earlier at the beginning of the video, I am very far behind with what a lot of people probably have got up to, because I missed quite a few events with the playoff theme, and of course I missed some of the pick'ems, all of that stuff. But we are now back, and I will be playing a little bit here and there. If you did miss the last video then you might have missed a little announcement where I won't be posting as much sort of content wise on the channel, because I have got some fairly big exams coming up, so I will have to focus on them a little bit more. But I will try my best to try and post as much as I can. But we're going with Ellis over here. We'll try and get the 3-pointer off. He's going to sink that one. An easy 3-pointer to kick things off, but he might be leaving the team pretty soon. Of course, making way for that Jaylen Brown. He's looking like he's got a decent 3-pointer on him. We get the steal there with Ellis. So let's play it over to Randall. He's going to come through. Hopefully for a dunk. He's going to come through. There we go. With that two-handed slam and the rim hang. We're going to try and do some fancy dunks if we can. See if he's got any of them in his sort of dunk package, as it were. We get the steal that time with Julius Randle. So let's run it up the court. He's still getting guarded by Tobias Harris. He's shaking him off a bit, and he comes through with that one-handed slam. Lovely stuff over there after getting the steal. If we can keep doing that, we can keep getting those dunks, which are going to be very fun to see. Can we get the ball off Luka Doncic? Curry just nearly missing out on the steal. They're going to shoot the 2-pointer. They're going to miss it. Bam's going to get the rebound for us over here. We got Randall over here on the right-hand side. Let's run up the court with him. He's going to come through for the layup. Green release, and he is going to finish that one over there. Lovely stuff from that Julius Randle card. We'll try and pass the ball around a little bit, try and get everyone to get a shot off or something like that, but we get a steal that time with Steph Curry. Bam Adebayo is going to come through with that insane two-handed slam. Really powerful over here. We are playing up against a fairly low-power team, which is always fun to do sometimes, just to test out your lineup and see what dunks they've got and all of that stuff. Try and get those steals, which is very fun to do. They're going to pass it out to Luka Doncic, just passing the ball around bit by bit. LeBron James, though, getting the steal that time. Let's run it up the court with him. He's getting tracked back by Embiid, but he's going to come through with that one-handed slam. So 13 points to nothing. Absolutely dominating the 76ers in this playoff tourney. But we got Randall over here wide open on the left-hand side. He's getting posted up a little bit. We'll try and get the shot off. It's a mid-range, and he's still going to make that shot. It's those tough shots. He is pretty decent at making them on those mid-range efforts, which is good to see. So let's go into this second quarter and see if we can just absolutely dominate again and get ourselves a bigger and bigger lead. See what other dunks we got on that Julius Randle, and of course playing the ball out to other people. And we kick things off with a steal from Julius Randle. Let's try another 3-pointer this time. It's a good release, and he's just going to make that one over there. I thought that was going to miss for a second, but he does finish that 3-pointer off. Can we get another steal with Ellis? We are just about going to get that steal. We got Randle running up the court as well. We get stopped a little bit, but he's going to come through with that one-handed slam to end off the play. We get Randall that time picking up the steal. He's wide open over here. We'll try and run in, and he's going to come through for the layup, and he's going to finish that one off. Sort of a little bit slow running up and down the court. Not quick enough to get there before everyone else does, but it's okay. He's still going to finish off that layup, and especially after making that steal, it's really good to see. They're going to come through for that easy bucket inside. We're going to hopefully go the other way with Curry, though, and knock down a 3-pointer. I haven't done this in a little while on 2K Mobile, but let's try and get the screen with Bam Adebayo. We get a good screen, a lot of space. Curry is just going to miss that one over there. Probably not the best shot to try and take with that Steph Curry card. I thought he was going to make that one, but unfortunately just missing that one. We'll try and give him another chance later on to see if he can knock it down, because I would have thought he would have made that one with some of the other crazy 3-pointers he's been knocking down for us in the past. We'll try and knock down a buzzer beater with the Steph Curry card, see if he can redeem himself for that missed 3-pointer. We'll let the clock run down a little bit over here, just go down bit by bit. It's 3, 2, 1, and we'll take that 3-pointer. We get the green release, and he's going to sink that one right at the buzzer to end off that quarter. We got Randall over here all the way on the right-hand side. He's clear, and he's going to come through with a reverse layup over there. I thought he was going to go in for a dunk for a second, but that reverse layup is still fun to see. We get the steal again with Randall that time. Let's run it up the court with him. We'll try and find our way to the hoop. He's going to get stopped a bit. He gets the layup off, and he's going to sink that one. 19 points for him in the game isn't too bad at all. We get the rebound there with Julius Randle, so let's run it up the court with him. We'll do some dribble moves to try and find a bit of space. He's guarded pretty closely by Tobias Harris. We get the screen off, we get the 3-pointer off, and he's going to sink that one somehow. I thought he was going to miss it, but he knocks it down towards the end of that third quarter. Can't leave Steph Curry wide open like that, and he's going to splash that 3-pointer straight away to start off that fourth quarter. We got Randall setting the screen for us over here. Hopefully he gets into a good spot. He doesn't. He's going to come through with the layup off of that pick and roll. And that is going to be the end of that fourth quarter. So we do really comfortably win the game. It was a massive power difference between the two teams, but that is our first playoff tourney win, which is great to see. We're going to hopefully claim up some good stuff with our draft picks and hopefully get a board reset or something like that. What are we going to get from our picks? It is going to be a board reset. I think that was some Cosmic Jasper pump up, which is always good to see to help us get those players a bit higher in power. And we go through, we get ourselves some more pump up over there. That is going to be the first game complete. We have to go ahead and play through that second game, which I'll do in my own time. But we are back and we are playing a bit more of the playoff tournament. Let me know in the comment section down below how you're getting on so far with the playoff theme. Have you got some insane players, or have you been hit or miss with some of the masters that you are getting? And let me know all of that in the comment section down below. And because we have got some absolutely insane packs so far, including the superstar spinner with this Steph Curry, you need a lot of coins to be able to get that. If you want to try and work towards getting coins to buy packs later on in this event, go check out the video in the bottom left hand corner where I went through all the ways which you can get coins for absolutely free. Go check out that video and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.